Hi guys, it's Carisa, and I have a non-update for you. Um, Everything's just kind of always as it has been, but I have some plans for going forward, and I felt like I really wanted to share them with you, to hold myself accountable and to show where I have my starting point, I guess. Um, Today is cycle day 59, I believe. Yeah. Um, I've had spotting for the last 2 days, 3 days, but it's really not amounting to anything. So this could be all that's going to happen. And I'm completely fine with it. I have come to a place where I am at a complete standstill. Not only with what my body's willing to do and give me, but with my efforts as well. I haven't been doing anything in a positive manner consciously for myself. And I guess what I mean by that is, yes, I am choosing to just give up for a little while, or I chose to. Um, I'm not okay with that, and I'm not saying that it is okay. I'm not encouraging it by any means. If you're somebody who's in a similar position to what I'm going through, I'm not saying just give up. But I felt like I needed to, because for as much effort as I felt like I was putting in and emotional just focus and attention that I had to trying to conceive and trying to better myself to conceive, I was making myself feel overwhelmed. So I let myself kind of take a break for the last 60 days, basically. And I think I'm better for it. I think that now I feel thoroughly disgusted with myself. I've gained weight. I can feel it, you know? And I think anybody who's struggled with their weight before knows that there's like this tipping point where if you get past a certain weight, your joints start to hurt, you sleep worse at night. It's almost like that's just the absolute highest weight your body can handle, and you can tell. So that's disgusting, and I'm not proud of that either. But I feel like, okay, good. I'm recognizing this. I'm recognizing the negative effects of just saying screw it and trying not to be too hard on myself and micromanage my life so much in order to have a baby. So it's nice, because I feel fresh. I feel like I can start over. And I probably say that a lot. I can remember a video that I made recently, probably within the last couple of months, where I said, things are going to change starting now. But I don't think I was really ready for it. I think I was trying to talk myself into feeling that way. And I give myself credit for that, because that's really hard to do, to just force yourself to feel differently than you do. But right now, I feel like this positive energy is just brimming from like the surface of my soul. I just feel like, I know that sounds really corny, but I just feel like I'm just ready to flip a switch right now. And it's just to be happy. I have been, granted, the weather here for the past month has been just gray, rain, drizzle. It's been so miserable outside. And that doesn't make me feel much better. I'm very affected by the seasons and by the weather. But it's almost like even the universe, like the weather, everything allowed me to embrace this funk and let me feel sad, because that's really the core of how I feel about all of this, is I just feel sad. I feel sad that this is happening. I feel sad about things that I can't control. I feel sad about decisions I've made up until this point. I kind of needed to let it all happen. But right now, I feel like I feel like I could climb a mountain right now, I guess. I can't even tell you. I got to the other side of it. It must be that I just feel like I'm ready to move forward. So basically, this is just a launching point for me. I just wanted to share with you guys that everything's the same, but I'm okay with it now. I feel good. I'm glad it was the same. I'm glad I had that funk, and I'm not saying that it's gone, because I'm sure there are times when I'll dip back into it, but I feel empowered by it now instead of defeated by it. And I guess I wanted to just put it out there, because if you're feeling as miserable as I was, if you ever get to that point, if you ever feel that low, I want you to see that there's another side to it. And it can feel so good. It can feel so encouraging, because a lot of this feels like such an uphill battle. It's like everything we do, yeah, but this could go wrong, but this could go wrong, but this could go wrong. And you can knock yourself back and make yourself not want to try at all. So I just want a clean slate. I feel like you can probably see my office is all cluttered. My life just feels cluttered and weighed down by obligations that I'm giving myself and that I'm making for myself and that I don't need to do. So that's it. I'm cutting some major ties. I am saying no to the things that I want to say no to. And I'm saying yes to the things that I felt guilty about doing before, that I felt I didn't deserve. I want to kind of purge my life of a lot of things and open myself up to simplicity and positive energy. I've always been so uptight, and I've always felt like I had to live in this box and do everything just so. And nobody told me that was the case. I just have always lived that way, and I'm ready to stop doing that. I'm just looking forward to breaking out of that. And I know I'm being kind of vague, but I feel vague about it. I don't feel that there are specific things. There's like, I don't know, a handful of things that I know that I'm going to make changes on, but really I'm talking about just everything. Like I just feel like I need a fresh start. So if this hasn't just infuriated you with how rambly and non-specific it is, I appreciate you watching this and supporting me. I'm not going to stop TTCing. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that I won't update you on those types of things, because that's very much what I'm working towards. That's very much my goal. I know that I always get really sappy at the end of my videos, and I always have to like address everyone, but I marvel at the amount of support and the messages, and I don't have time always to respond to everyone, but I read every one of them. They mean so much to me. Some of you have been through so much, and the fact that you're supporting me where I'm complaining about things so much lesser than what you may have experienced, it's humbling. It makes me feel like you do care and you're not looking at me like I'm being ridiculous. But I'm overwhelmed. It brings me to tears. It almost always makes me feel just completely touched. So I think one of the reasons why I've gotten to where I am right now is because I can come to you in my darkest moments and reveal exactly how I'm feeling and how hard all of this has been on me. And there are so many of you who just, the support just rolls in, and you just identify with me, and if you don't, you support me, and I'm a better person for it. So this is my starting point. This is where it goes from here. And what I promise to do is make a video before this time next week and let you know what my first week's progress has been on this new adventure. And this channel is called New Carisa because that was always my intention. When I first started this channel, it was a weight loss channel, plain and simple. But now it's so much more. I'm holding myself accountable to changing so much more and being new, not in the sense that I don't love myself and I don't appreciate who I am, but that I want to improve my life and make the most of it. So thank you, and I'll talk to you guys very soon.